can scrape LinkedIn emails using this search function, and output will be in Google Sheet. Let's build this. Simply we need a Google search API. So first of all we need to create a Google custom search. Here you can see I can guide you everything. Simply visit this. We are programmable search engine. So let's type on Google and guide you everything from beginning to end. So I simply type programmable search engine. Simply click on this and click on get started. We simply add a search engine. Click on a plus button. Now I need to write my Google search engine name. So name will be LinkedIn n8n. You can write anyone. So I specifically scrap from LinkedIn. I simply copy the URL of that LinkedIn and paste in our search engine here. If you want to scrap like entire Google search, you simply go to search the entire web and simply click on I am not robot and fill the captcha, and our work is done. Click on next. This is the boarding part, filling captcha. Click on verify. Here you can see everything is done. Click on add. Click on create button. So now we need a Google search API. So let's search Google. We simply need Google search API. I simply type Google search API. So Google give us 100 search per day on their API for free, completely. So there were first go to with this method, then I guide you another one. If this not work, then I guide you another one. So visit this URL called godeveloper.google.com and custom search and view one overview. And we simply need to get our API key. If you don't get from here, I can guide you another way. If you have any problem, just comment. I can try to solve you. And choose any project. Make sure you have Google Cloud account and you have created project on that, so you can get a API key from here. Simply click on a save key and I copy this and I save it my own notepad. I build this my own self. You can access it. Visit the notepad URL. I am not showing any yet. Or monetize our notepad. This is completely free. Click on done. Then the second way is Google search, Google Cloud API search, and go to API library. If you don't have an account on Google Cloud, simply create an account. We simply need to choose our country and verify term and condition and simply continue and next continue, and then our account, Google Cloud account, is created. If you have any problem, just comment. I can try to solve you. Now we simply need to create a, if we create a Google Cloud account, then we need to create a project. Let's guide you with project. So here is the project option. Now it is loading. If we created project, then you can skip this part. Many people don't know how to create a project on Google Drive, on Google Cloud, so I guide you. I simply click on my project option and I click on new project and I guide you everything for creating a project. So our project name will be search API and click on create. You can see now our Google project is created. Now we need to select that. Click on select project. If you don't select from here, you simply select from here. You can see my arrow. You simply click it here and choose from here, and now click on enable button. Now it is enabling. Now we need to set up some configuration on the API to use this unsuccessfully. Now on Google Sheet, let's play with Google Sheet. You can see I can go to our API. We need to set up some authorization on my account. So go to this button, constant screen, authorize constant screen. Click on that. And then we need to add our email name. If I use my custom like business email, then we use internal, and if I use my own Gmail like then it will be external. And make sure you can remember it. This is the most important and critical part. It can take a lot of time, I don't know. I need to patience it. It is still now opening. I can't tell you what is this happening. Click on get started. The app name will be search. You can write anyone, and this will be our support email. Click on next. Here is the critical part. If I use this Gmail, then we use external. If I use my business email like at the same way at the rate selena.xyz, then it will be internal. Now click on next. Simply paste our this Gmail or anyone. Simply copy it, and I simply paste it here. Then then I move to next part. I simply paste it, click on enter, then go to next step. I agree, continue, click on create, and now our account is processing and it will be created. Now most people have a Google Drive problem connected. This is solved from here, audience. Now again I need to now go to API and service, go to library, and I need to again set up this part. So I simply search custom search API. Here you can see, simply click on that custom search API. Now click on this custom search API. Click on enable. Now it will be enabled. Now we simply need to create credential. Go to credential option. You can also create credential from here. Let's click on create credential. Now it is opening the page and we simply need to get our API key. I can also show you can also get from here, get our API key, and if you get already, you can skip this part, and if you have any problem, you can go to this method, you can get it. Now I simply need to create a credit rental. It will take all time, I can't say you anything. I simply click on create credit rental. If you have any problem, go to here credit rental option, click on this. Now I am on credit rental option. Now I simply create a, you can see, custom search API. This will be application. Click on application, click on next. Yes, it take out time, we simply need to patient it. We need to create a service account, I don't know. Let's create a service account, n8n. Click on create and continue. Select our role will be owner. Continue. Done. Go to create rental option. If you don't have any issues or any type of problem, let's go to on create rental and create our API key on Google custom search API key. This is required to search on Google, so why this is matter. And I can say that Google one API key allowed us to search 100 times a day. Means if I have a multiple API key, we can search multiple 100. We don't require any service account. We simply look at our API key, simply click here and simply click on API key. Here you can see we get our API key. I have also created a service account. You don't need to do that. Simply copy this and simply save it in my notepad. Please don't use my. Now go back to our n8n workflow. Now we need to work with our HTTP module. Now I simply need to write our API key here. Simply replace this part and paste will the CX number that I get from here, Programmable search engine, and here you can see this will be our CS number. Simply copy this. This will be our, it can also you can say that it will be our search engine name. Go to our workflow and change it. And paste it. The query will be, what do you need? If you want to extract, like query will be lead generation, and num will be around 100. We simply put 100. Start. Let's try with lead generation agency. And finish go. Here you can see, here it can also grab from here. Let's type it here. simply type with lead generation agency, simply copy all, paste it here, and we simply need to add plus bottom lead generation agency. Click on plus bottom. I change the location called Florida, FLORI. I don't know his spelling. I shall type New York. And if you want to this workflow, please comment. I need 100 comment. I can provide you everything, this workflow for free. And now our work is done. Now the next part will be able to connect our Google Sheet. Simply click on this Google Sheet bottom, and we need to set up credential. Click on create a new credential and sign up your account. When I say sign up our account, go to this URL called sheet.new and create your sheet. So we want to extract lead generation agency. So let's click on the bottom. Let's click on this lead n8n. I think I need to save it here on the above, not here. AD n8n. Simply click on enter, and we simply need to paste some value. Go back to our workflow. Here you can see we need to paste our LinkedIn URL. If this will be same, map automatically also. I don't want to do. I simply copy the LinkedIn URL, paste it. Now we need a title of that person. What is the title? Simply copy this, like founder, CEO, owner. Title will be that. Click on cancel and simply paste it here. title. Click on enter. I think it have a space. I remove that. Just forget that. When you connect to our Google account on Google Sheet with n8n, then we need to select our profile. The name will be our lead n8n. The from list will be sheet 1, and the that value will be this. Now save it. Now click on execute workflow. Now everything is to work. Here you can see I can show you the demo. It can okay. And this have a parameter problem. This is the big problem. Bad request and invalid argument. Let's stop this. We already. Let's click on execute step and see if this got error again. No. Let's save it and click on execute workflow. You can see it can execute now and it can save the lead in Google Sheet. You can see it can do the work in great way. Now it is doing their work. If the work is ever done, then we move to our next step. It takes a lot of time to do the work. Let's see the output. I can't skip or edit any part of this video. If the workflow is done, then we move to the next module. Now we have another error. We simply need to paste it here again. We simply need to change API key and CX number. Let's change that. I can forget that to change. Let's copy that value. Let's copy from here and click on the bottom. And change it. Click on execute step. Here you can see the output. Now click on execute. Again. Now it is continue again. Now it is doing their work. Now you need to wait a couple of seconds for this. Let's see the output. What we get the output from this. Again we get the output from this New York. I don't change any name. Now it can again search on Google called lead generation agency. This is the same workflow. Escape 100 LinkedIn profile from Google search. Escape 100. I simply duplicate it. If then duplicate, then can merge it. This is the great part of n8n. Now we simply reconnect our router. I simply need to wait a couple of seconds and if the work is done. Now it is merged and add to our Google Sheet. Okay, having a big problem to our Google Sheet. Let's fix it. Refresh the column list. Title will be title, column to match on. I simply click on and this will be link and title will be this. This is the one time error. If I fix it, then it can't give another time. Simply drag it here in title option. I think it is not. Let's go to expression. I think this is not happening. Go back and just save it. If it don't save, it can forget it. n8n forget everything. n8n and don't have it to save future. Simply drag the title here. Just copy this. I think it don't drag, and paste it. Go to expression. I think it in bottom is not working. Map automatically. You can also use that function. Let's remove the space and go to this function. Let's go back and copy the title. Map is column automatically not. Okay, now I drag to the link title here. Now it is dragging. Now click on execute step. Now it can save it. Now it can do the work. You can see we got around 200 result in our Google Sheet just by one search. Here you can see it can edit around. Here you can see it can add result in our Google Sheet. It can add more, and this will be our title. Thank you for the video.